You with the United Snakes? We know you are. You don't even know who you are, and we can prove it. You're just a Slovakian Slav slave in the Americas trying to be somebody. We ain't being nobody here. The only way you can be somebody is if you go back to the land of your fathers, which is the caves of Europe and Asia. I can show you right here. Watch. This is what you tore down. This is Shilaga. You tore this down, tore all this down, and kept this and turned it into a museum. I'm going to show you why you tore it down, and I'm going to zoom in right there. I'm going to show you why you tore it down. Because we built it. My people, the Aboriginal Americans, not you. I know you don't want to come up because you'll get fried in here. This is why you tore this down. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in because you pretended that you brought the horse here when the horse is indigenous to the Americas. Let me zoom in a little bit more because that certainly don't look like you. Ooh. Oh, buddy. No, ain't no Romans. This is my people standing there over top of the buildings that we just built right there. As you can see right there, dingbat. Wasn't you, wasn't your people, wasn't none of you. As you can see right there. And now you're like, nah, I can't believe it. I know you can't believe it. There was a lady, right? One of these colonizers, a river, right? She thought she was going to be able to keep colonizing the Americas, right? But the ancestors came and collected her in her house while she was in her house. Literally, a river came down the jaunt and literally took her and her house out, right? There was a whole flood in the house because she's riding down the river. She's on a desk inside of her house. And guess what she said? I can't believe this. She said, I can't believe this. Yeah. You can't believe it, huh? That your freaking house is moving down the river. This is the Aboriginal American real Tartarians. This is who we are. You've never done anything like this. You don't have a culture here. Caucasians do not have a culture here. Fake Native American Red Deer Cave people do not have a culture here. Do not have a culture here. Zero. Zero. Nothing. Nothing. Your only culture is hate groups. You come on here hating against the Aboriginal Americans. That's it. You don't do nothing else. You don't have no music genres. You don't have no even a singer come out the reservation. Period. You don't. You don't. You don't have no inventions here. You don't have no buildings. I'm showing you me standing next to buildings. You don't have none of that shit going on. You lost and turned out here. That's who you are. You lost and turned out. You might as well go back to them caves in Siberia. Keeping it real with you. Let's go. Huh? Huh? Yeah, this thing, I'm gonna be here. I ain't gonna show them my gifts or none of that until later on. I'm gonna let you come up here and colonize me. Then I'm gonna show you who you just colonized. Then you're gonna get real quiet and get all scary. So you come on up here. Get up here. You do it all, man. You do your worst. Because I'm gonna do mine. Trust me. Come on up here. Let's talk about it. Subin Nubin's phone. I ain't got all damn day. Come on, Subin Nubin's phone. All right. I ain't got all damn day. Subin Nubin's phone. Subin Nubin's phone. I don't got all damn day. Come up here. Hey, come up here. Come here.
Just take it out to your
also tell the people what your name is and where.
Lakota Sioux tribe from South Dakota. I'm Native American and Mexican. And I grew up on my tribal land, my reservation, my culture, learned it before I came out to the city life. So
hilarious.
That's me.
Hilarious.
What's up?
So, because I know the story of the Lakota. When the Caucasian people brought you to meet the Aboriginal American people, the first time y'all met us, you didn't want to make us mad because you knew we was magical. You said, don't make them mad, and you wanted us to mate with your women. Am I lying?
I didn't hear nothing about that, but you're right in some things where... No. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Okay.
Come on, brother. Come on now. Like, now you trying to act like it's even in the Lakota jaunt that the Caucasians brought you and met us. So because you never built the civilizations. We're the people who built the cities. You people were brought here by Caucasian people. Lakota means the ally of the Caucasian. That's what Lakota means. Don't think I don't know. They're the ones who wrote your language, Caucasian people.
Caucasian wrote my language?
Yes, Caucasian people wrote the Lakota language, yes.
How come they cannot speak it today then?
They're the ones who taught you the language, and they pay you.
The Caucasian to this day that has
Am I lying that they pay you to learn the Lakota language?
You're lying, actually. I don't know where you got your information from. Okay. So, tell me, what do you know about the Lakota and the ceremonies and all that?
The Lakota people gained a written language primarily built
speaking in English.
These people right here.
Language.
Caucasian people wrote your language, buddy.
Show it in your language, buddy. We don't want to see it in English.
Let me see this. Hold on. This is Google. This is also made by white men.
Man, this is what it is right here.
This is a lot of control the narrative. Guess who controls
the missionaries? The Caucasian missionaries that brought you here.
Who controls Google? Who controls Google?
Show it in your language. Show it in your language. Bump all that. Show us your alphabet, your kingdom.
I don't. So his information is that all Caucasians. You are definitely fooled, though.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you speak your language.
Me?
Quit speaking English and quit showing things in English language. Show your alphabet. Show your astronomy. Show your astronomy. Show your gods. Show your gods in the heavens.
Watch this. Okay, I got you.
Show your gods in the heaven.
Let me ask you a question. Right now, do you read the Bible? Do you believe in the Bible?
Nah, I don't follow school.
No, not you, Ramsey. I'm good with you, but the other guy, the host.
It's over. You're not going into no fantasy land right now.
No. Do you believe in the Bible? Do you read the Bible?
I'm about to handle him just like I handled you.
Are you Christian? Catholic?
Now.
What's up? Now show me your astrology.
I am about to right now. I'm a
convert. I'm a convert.
Okay.
I'm about
to convert you again. Now.
Nah, you're not.
See this right here?
Astrology.
You see this right here?
Show me your astrology.
I am about to.
That's in Kemet. That's not Egypt.
Listen. Are you going to answer the questions, or are you just going to crash out?
No, I'm ready for you to show me your.
Okay, I'm going to.
You showing me your pyramid over in.
Look, dude. You're either going to answer the question, or you're going to get the hell out of here. You ain't going to be up here just crashing out, screaming on my live stream, homeboy. Are you going to answer the questions, or are you going to get out? Which one, dude? You tell me. Do you know about this artifact right here? Unmute yourself and answer the question, dude. So what happened with this artifact? Really?
Period of time. So when they built the Sphinx, right, it was pointed to the Leo constellations, no longer pointed there because the heavens move. Now show me your structure.
Hold on, excuse me. That's not what I asked you. I asked you what happened with this artifact. I asked you what happened with this artifact. I didn't ask you
about the nose. Are you talking about the nose?
I'm talking about what happened with this artifact. What's going on with this artifact? What do you know?
Brother, I just told you it's pointing to the Leo.
You said it pointed to the east. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you that my people from the Americas built this artifact right here.
He ain't show me his astrology yet.
This dude's crashing out. He can't even have a conversation. He's uncivilized. He's uncivilized. He can't even have a conversation.
Brother. Yes, throw me out.
I'm about to show you and literally embarrass you.
Don't show me in English.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Does this predate Caucasians coming out of caves?
Yeah, of course it does.
Okay, now I'm going to show you this language. This language right here is in this artifact. Dingbat.
What language? He about to. I hope he show me his language and not in English. Hey, 226 people. Y'all spooked.
We spoke about what? As you can see right here, this is the ear of the Great Sphinx of Giza. Right here. As you can see right here, it shows I'm the only person in human history to ever translate this artifact because
you on TikTok, right?
That's a fact. It doesn't matter because I don't go through your channels, buddy. Bye. Listen, you're not gonna just talk while I'm talking, loser. As you can see right here, there's a whole face in the ear. As you can see right here, the eye, the nose is real long. You see the mouth and the chin right here, dingbat. As you can see right there, there's a whole face with the mohawk and everything. Above that face, you can see L right there, capital I, A, R, S. Liars with the Pinocchio nose and everything. So tell me how they brought us this language. Tell me again now. Tell me now.
Hey, people, papyrus, the word papyrus.
Now, put an earth in the chat if you can see that right there. Put an earth in the chat if you can see that.
The guy ain't yet show you his gods and the constellations. He can't.
I didn't actually. You just said that I'm speaking English, and I just showed you. That this language we brought to Africa.
Look,
now he's crashing out because I just made him look.
Show me your gods and the constellations. That's all I'm waiting for. And if
are you going to answer this right here? Tell me how these people brought this language to us. Tell me now.
What language?
It's right there. It shows you in the Mirko language.
Look,
answer the question, dingbat.
What language?
Answer the question, dingbat.
I know what
answer
language
the question,
they speak.
Dingbat.
I know what language they speak. I'm asking what.
So
language
what's that right there? That ain't the Mirko language.
What language?
You called it English. You just said that Caucasian
brother.
She's crashing out. That's all they do. That's all they do. Then they want to move it into some other stuff and say, tell me your skies, gods, and all this other trash. You just said that Caucasians brought this language to us. Then I asked you, does this artifact predate Caucasian people coming out of caves? And you was like, yeah, what do you mean? Yes. And I said, okay, now I show you this language that we made and evolved and made all the genres of music with and everything else. We brought it over to Africa. I'm showing you that because we built the Great Sphinx of Giza. You don't know that because you ain't part of our cultures. You're an invader bloodline.
Show me your God in the coat.
God, look, I ain't trying to hear.
Show me your gods in the heavens.
Saying, show me your gods in the heavens. We don't have gods.
Show me your gods.
Our father is the sun, Lane.
Show me your gods in the heaven.
Get out. He keeps saying, show me your gods in the heavens. After I just crushed this little John, dog. I just crushed your little consciousness, dude. English don't come from, this language is not called English. This is the Mirko language, and it predates these people coming out of caves. They did not bring this to us, like I told you before. Next. Now what? Who's next, man?
What's up, man? How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Very cool, man. Hey, I just want to go back to that Sphinx thing real quick.
Sure.
Have you seen any like pictures, like clear pictures that are not like super blurry? Because like I've actually been there, like in person, and there's no writing on the ear, bro.
It's not blurry. It's your genetics. They made it like that because they don't want certain people to see this information. They don't want you to know because this tells the future. It tells the past then it goes into the present, and then it goes into what happens to you people for doing what you did here.
So like what I'm saying is, like this picture that you have up right now, right?
They don't want you to know that. They don't want everybody knowing that.
Sure.
I'll show you more. I'll go into the right in here.
Hold on. Let me just speak on like this picture that you have up right here. So like as it was right then with the writing above that what it would be its left ear or the perspective right ear, that's not there in real life. Like it's not there. It's just simply not. I've been
so this ain't there either. As you can see here,
I can pull up a photo of it.
I'm going to show you. As you can see here, the eye, the other eye, the nose, top lip, the police officer.
What?
He glitched in the stream. Yeah,
you're a conspiracy theorist, bro.
Translating this stuff. You're trying to stop me from translating it.
Yeah, I have magical powers to glitch your stream out. Is that what you're saying?
You're reporting the stream.
Get the fuck out of here. Why would I report your stream, bro?
Because you're an invader to the Americas. Are you an American?
Yes.
What does American mean?
Well, I'm a Native American, sir.
What does American mean?
What does it matter?
See, look, he don't even know what American is, but keeps calling himself something he don't even know shit about.
Dude, you're a conspiracy theorist. You're fucking posting fake ass shit.
I'll show you
none of that shit is there in real life, bro. You're a fucking liar, bro. You're a fucking liar. There's none of that shit there in real life. Would you like me to bring up a real picture? Would you like me to bring up a real picture of that thing, sir? Would you like me to bring up a real picture of that?
You don't run nothing in here. Bye.
Yeah, because you're
a slave. Bye, slave. We don't care. We don't care. You're a liar. You talking about he's a native? That's all they do is crash out, man. That's all they do is crash out, man. That's it. They don't do nothing else but crash out. You a liar, dude. I asked you're a Native American. He said, yeah, I'm a Native American. What's American mean? What does it matter? Right, you don't know. And these people just be making these things up, man. You just make it up as you go along.
Earth, I just wanted to point out just above your head, there's another face of a female looking straight directly at us.
Yes, there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I wanted to point it out because I was like, Earth, I see a whole nother face, and then I see that particular face that sits right there in the middle of that indention. There's a woman's face looking directly at us.
He's trying to say this ain't there. Yes, man. No, guys, it ain't there, you know, because they.
Like we all know there's replica artifacts that they say that they found or they discovered, and this, that, and the third. They take the original and they replace it, and they put that crap there so they can hide.
I'm gonna show you
the information.
Look, the other eye, the nose, top lip, crease in the lip, bottom lip, and the chin of the African. He's got the war helmet on right here. See that right there? His arm is reached out right here. He's got a broken sword into a 1.
Right.
0, 5, 0. It shows right there. They come into Egypt on a boat. This is the Africans. Bring Caucasians with them. The eye, the other eye, the nose, the mouth. And she's throwing up projectile vomiting because Caucasian people never developed immunity resistance to malaria, and Africans did. You are the slaves of them, period. No, it's not blurry. It ain't blurry. Your genetics are blurry. It's your genetics.
And not only that, it's old artifacts, so you don't expect for it to be clear and present for you to see if like that. So for him to even lead off with that was crazy because, dude, these things
He said Pat thinks I need a better picture for him so he can see it. But watch this. You're blocked. We don't give a damn if you can see it.
We don't need none of that.
You need a better picture so you can see it. We don't care. Leave. That's how I do things around here, buddy. We don't give a damn if you can see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute up and let you cook.
See, the thing is they think that we are coming to them to. If I was doing that, I would have already been a curator at the museums and all of that. Like, I don't have no interest. I don't consider you as information or anything. I don't consider you as anything at all. So, like, if you think that I'm trying to explain this to you, I'm not. I'm trying to gather the star seeds of the planet. I don't give a damn about the people who can't see this. I know that this ain't something that I'm trying to take to Hollywood, buddy. That's what you don't get. Like, I don't give a damn about that. It's the chin. You want to go back to the ear?
Yeah. You may have pointed it out. I've been missing in action for a couple of months, so I'm just tapping back in with you. I'm waiting on that second book to come out too. Or
man, we had a little hiccup with the book, and I'm trying to get that thing done. Just work with me. I'll get it done. I'll get it done.
Right on. So right now in that ear, do anybody see a face that's looking to the left of our screen?
Yes, yeah. Okay. Her eye right here.
Yep.
Mouth, and she has blonde hair right here. Mm-hmm. She's lying in this soldier's ear.
It looks like her skin is getting taken off her face.
Just watch.
Okay.
She's lying in his ear. You see the eye, the other eye, the nose, the mouth. You see, this is a soldier right here. He's got a turban on. You see, he's got a turban on right there. You see, she's lying in his ear. But it shows that these people are shapeshifters. They're the same people.
Okay.
See, look, you can see right here. Look, remember those white glasses I showed you that the Pope got on?
Yeah.
The mask. He got the same ones here. You can see the eye, the other eye, the white glasses. You see that? The nose, the mustache, and the chin of the shapeshifter.
Got you. I see it.
You see him?
Yeah, I see him.
They shape-shifting all the way through. Got him. He was sweet as Louisiana bear meat. Got him. Then they ended up making him change on his own people, then knocked him off. You see what I'm saying? These people try to stop me from showing y'all this because it raises the frequency of the planet, which hurts them. You see what I'm saying? So they want me to come up out of my peace and come down into hell to speak to them. And when I do, I talk to them like we're in hell. That's why some people don't like me. I don't care.
It ain't about being liked.
No, it ain't. It's about showing this information to the people who can see it. Those who have eyes will see it, and those who have ears will hear what I'm telling you. And that's it. The rest will perish. That's it. I mean,
my last question to you, Earth, because if I ain't mistaken, aren't we getting ready to head into the second year of the 7-year light cycle in April, I believe?
Yes, we're gonna be going live this year. So we're gonna be this year.
I know we went live last year.
Last year was the practice run. This year, fireworks.
Yeah. All right, Earth. I'm gonna step down, man. I just want to hear you cook.
All right.
Fine on.
Peace. So you can play all you want, but we know who's who. Like I said, that's why this is a rhetorical question, really. You see, I could have went into the top of that Sphinx right there and showed you who made that, so who put that there. We ain't gonna do that yet, though. We're gonna wait till later. Talking about that ain't there. It's right there, dude. Goldie.
I'm here, my guy. I'm here. You know what I mean? Happy to see you rising, doing what you got to do. It ain't my thing to really jump on this here. You know, my ear, I got 2 ears, so I listen a lot when you speak. You know what I mean? But I'm just giving you a shout out for the morning, you know? At all.
Appreciate you.
Definitely.
You got a question?
Not at all. Not at all. Just giving you a shout out, my guy. Just giving you a shout out. I'm here.
Cool. Peace.
Peace.
AMP.
Yo, hello, brother. How you doing?
Peace.
Yo, peace to you too, man. I'm a brother from Africa, you know what I mean?
Yes, my brother. Yes.
Yeah. Respect.
From the other lands, not the motherlands. Yes. You are African, right? You African? or are you African? Which one?
You, man.
Where are you at from Africa,
Yeah.
man? Where are you at from Africa? Where are you at from Africa?
And I mean, I'm from the west side, though, the west side of Africa.
You just gonna just sit there?
You know what I mean? The Gambia way.
You from the Gambia region? Y'all got bad reception over in Gambia.
Yeah, where Kunta Kinte. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from West Africa, you know what I mean? Where Kunta Kinte is from. Gambia.
Man, this dude's a straight up dingbat.
Gambia.
Look, there is no such thing as a
Gambia,
Kunta
where
Kinte.
Kunta Kinte is from. You know Kunta Kinte?
First of all, there's no such thing as a Kunta Kinte. That's a movie. This dude's a dingbat. So let me ask you a question. You think that your people are the same people as my people? African. Do you think that your people is the same people as my people?
Some that he's...
Huh?
Well, what's your color? What's your color?
I didn't ask you what color. I'm not a color. I'm the Aboriginal American mound builder culture. We identified through our culture, not a color. Okay, that's something that people do when you have low growth brain growth development. You see what I'm saying? I don't say, oh, I'm red or green or yellow or brown or black. I don't. That's when you're not that intelligent. That's what you call yourself. Me, I'm an American mound builder culture. I come from the mound builders. I come from the mound builders. I'm very proud of my culture. How are you people my people when you don't even have mounds over in Africa? No, answer my question. They go, wait. I don't give a damn about what you think I don't know. I know way more about Africa than you do. Okay, you're from Africa, and I know way more about Africa than you. Let's get that straight right now. I can prove that right now on the live stream if you want to do that too. You want to do that? Unmute yourself and answer the questions. If you're not going to answer the questions, you can get your primitive behind them.
Let me tell you something, man, brother.
Right, exactly. See, now you're mad.
Let me tell you something,
now you're mad, crashing out. There you go, crash out artist. Bye.
Let me tell you something.
Man, take your butt back to Africa. Talk to me. Bye. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. Like, you can't even have a conversation. Can't even have a conversation because you can't stop from crashing out. Ah, damn. You crash out every day. How are my facts biased? I can prove who we are. You can't. You don't know who you are. The problem is that's why you try to keep our nationality in your back pocket, because when we know who we are, it erases you. It forces you to go find out who you are. You see? Because you're the one that don't know who you are. I'm in still my motherlands. I never left. We fought these people and still here, and we won. So we fought these people and won. Over hundreds of years, we win. They lost. Okay? You lost. You're losing right now. You see, you thought it was over, but it ain't. You're losing. Did you just see that your thing just hemorrhaged? Literally, your economy just did a death rattle. Literally. Gold, silver, and the dollar dropped all at one time. Trillions of dollars. Trillions. That's a death rattle. That's what that's called, buddy. There's normally two, and then it's over. The second one symbolizes that it's completely done. The first one that you just seen. So you can keep pretending like we didn't see it, but we certainly see. Okay? You're leaving. Okay? Because normally the dollar or the gold, when one goes up or the other one goes down, or the other one goes up, the other one goes down. Here you've seen them all drop at the same time. That means that you are leaving. Your industries are no longer doing anything. Period. You're not allowed to operate here anymore. Like I told you. But now you think it's a game. You still think it's a game. You still try to perpetuate on the internet like it's all still hunky-dory, like you all colonization like it was in the 80s, but it ain't. Now all your homeboys are getting exposed. Like now you're starting to see that all the people who wrote all of this trash to act like we were Africans, they're all scam artists and they're disgraceful. They're getting pulled out in all of these files. They got videos and everything on these people doing disgraceful things with children. So you're done, okay? Your whole thing is done. You're crumbling, but still on the internet acting like you were the colonial civilizer. It's so funny. It's hilarious. What? It said reparations. Reparations were already given to the slaves, the real ones, you, the Caucasians. Reparations were already given to the Slavic slave people already. Dingbat. You know what I mean? That's for dingbats to bite down on. I'm not a dingbat. I know that in the Dawes Plan, because there was the Dawes Rolls, the Dawes Act, and the Dawes Plan, not just the Dawes Rolls. In the Dawes Plan, they gave you Germans, Slavic people, reparations, the slaves. So you already got it. What you mean? They already gave you. See, that's what they think. You think that they gave you Caucasian families reparations because for every slave, meaning so-called black folks or Aboriginal Americans, the real Aboriginal American people. No, they gave you reparations for you. You already got paid reparations. You're the slave. Let me show you that. This is you in the Barbary slave trade. As you can see right here, the Caucasian slave right there at the bottom. There you guys go. You people are the slaves. What? Try to change your identity when you come to the American and be like, I'm American now. No. No. You are a Polish German person, dude. Hey, get out my face. You a lying ass and your feet stink. As you can see right here, the English word slave comes from you Slavics. You. Comes from you, boss. What? All right. Well, it doesn't matter. You're leaving. You're leaving. It's what you deserve. Is what you're getting right now. Bye. You're leaving just like you. I just got you out of here right there. You're leaving that quick out of the Americas too. What? 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 And that's why I come here. So these people want to be like, oh, well, speak your language, speak your language, speak your language, speak your language. You got this broad, you got this broad. You lost your language. No, we did not. No, we never lost our language. You adopted our language. You get everything from us, period. We don't get shit from you. Nothing. Period. Come on up here, African. I got some simple questions to ask you. Come on up here. We ain't get a damn thing from an African. We ain't get a damn thing from the Caucasians. We ain't get a damn thing from the people calling themselves Mexicans. We ain't get a damn thing from none of them. Nothing. Only thing we got from y'all is y'all made our people start hating each other. Hate. That's it. Hate. You brought hate here. That's all you did. Nothing else. And that's all you do on the internet. And that's why I come here to shut your stuff down. Shut all your stuff down. That's why I come here. Shut your ideologies down. I don't care what ideology it is. I will fry it up here. Bring anyone you want. Anyone you want. I don't care if the Torah, the Tanakh. Don't crash out. have the conversation, and I guarantee I'll pack you out. Guarantee. I don't care who you are, a Muslim, a Christian, anybody. Doesn't matter. Guaranteed you get packed out up here. It's a fact. What? I'm not blaming anything. I'm packing you out. I'm not blaming no one. I'm not doing anything. I didn't blame nobody, nothing. I'm up here showing you that you don't even know who you are, but you're on TikTok. That's what I'm doing. I'm not blaming nobody, nothing. You see, you try to use the shame game. You know what I mean? Straight up. We don't play that stupid game. You try to shame us into believing you or having you around us. Bumps your head.
Oh no.
Yeah. Solon Love. I don't know.
Hey, I guess you invited me up here.
Yeah. Well, they invited you up here because you practicing against our people in the Americas.
Huh?
Yeah. That Solani and all that trash, that's not of our people at all.
Well, I know my genealogy, so I'm not worried about that. Like I know DNA wise and genealogy wise that I'm African and Egyptian descent with Native American ancestry through genealogy and DNA tests.
How could you be African descent?
Well, Israeli African. I'm a descendant of the Limbo tribe.
How could you be African descent when the so-called black folks, the Aboriginal Americans, are mound builder culture? How?
I'm literally from Alabama, where they have the mounds.
I'm ask you the question. Well, I'm gonna ask you this question. That's why I'm asking you this question. As you can see right here, the Americas had over 1 million ancient earth mounds in North America alone. We only have 100,000 left. They knocked over 900,000. Africa don't have no mounds at all. They got termite mounds. So tell me how you would have African lineage. Tell me.
Well, I have an ancestor on my
how did Africans build the pyramids when they don't have mounds? They're not the mound builders. You need to answer this question.
Well, Africa was only North Africa and Egypt at first. It didn't become the whole continent until after they adopted it.
It doesn't matter. I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask. And I'll ask you one more time. The pyramid builders are the mound builder. The mound building culture is the pyramid building culture, is the free energy building culture. That comes from the Americas. Africa don't have no mounds, so how are the Africans the ones who built the pyramids in Africa?
I'm not arguing about who built mounds. I don't care about that.
Get out. Get out. You're not allowed to be here. This girl's a police.
Ignorant ass boy.
You're the police.
You ignorant. You don't even know your genealogy. You literally arguing stuff that doesn't make sense.
Go get you a pepper.
Knock me down.
Go get you a pepper. Go get you an organic pepper and eat it. And get your goddamn pH balance together, because you put your man in the Dutch oven when your box was hot. Go ahead. You hotboxed your man in the covers, and then he broke out and left you. So go figure that out. What are you saying? Put him in a Dutch oven, in the African oven. We ain't doing this. Hey. Somebody better answer this question. You better go take me to your leader. I don't care if that lady or nobody else is in here. Like, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Like, doesn't matter. Who we got here? that's why I come up here every day, fry these people. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I do it every day. Now it's time to go into some hieroglyphics. And these people that, like Homeboy said, he said, yo, man, you just be making up stuff in the hieroglyphics. Really? This ain't made up. As you can see here, put a 2 in the chat if you ain't never seen this, and moderators send up somebody we can upgrade. Send them up. Send up an upgrade. Put upgrade in the chat. Let's go. I ain't playing with these people, man. I am not playing with these people. Put a 2 if you ain't never seen this. Put a 2 in the chat if you ain't never seen this. Ann, what's up, Ann?
Hi, who are you?
Where you from?
I'm a mound builder. No, I was actually doing the research.
I like that. That's why you're supposed to tell me.
I'm serious, right? Because I was like, something is not right. I'm like, so where's this ship? So where's this? Where's that? I'm like asking a lot of questions.
That's what you're supposed to say to somebody, though. I'm a mountain builder from the Americas.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm not from nowhere else. You have family members believing that we came over on this crazy ship. I'm like, it don't sound right to me. So when I did my research, like, doing document research, and our family that's originally from Sumter, I went all the way back to the 1800s. No plantations or out there.
I get that. So, but we're not. I get all that. We can't have everybody come up here and tell their.
No, I'm just asking you a question,
because
though.
I know
you're
Aboriginal American.
How
you don't got to tell me your family history. Everybody has that history. You see what I'm saying? You see how everybody comes up and tells me who their family was. We would sit here.
The reason why I'm saying that, right? But the reason why I'm saying that, in all due respect, is that I'm just trying to understand. I just want the land back, and I want the identity back. That's it.
Well, there's only one way to do it, and that's doing your fruits and flowers offering, honoring the sun, doing your milpa planting system to the earth, doing those kinds of things. That's the only way to do that. That's dealing in the multiverse. That is incarnating the light beings back to the planet, the sun babies, children of the sun. That's a fact. Jonathan thinks that we're pretendians, and he wants to come up here and prove it. And that's great, isn't it? Jonathan thinks he can prove that we're pretending to be him when we can prove that they're pretending to be us.
That's a lie.
Have you ever seen this? Yeah, we can certainly prove that you're pretending to be us, buddy. I can prove it right here on this live stream. So come on up here, Jonathan.
Come on up, Jonathan. Thank you.
Come on up here, Jonathan. Come on up here, get exposed like the rest of your people do. Come on up here, get yourself exposed, dingbat, like the rest of them. You ever seen this right here, Ann?
I have never seen that.
What do you see? You see that right there?
It looks like bikes or something. I don't know. I don't know. Make it bigger for me, please.
Yes, it is a bike.
Oh wow!
Yes, this is the Balinese temple in Indonesia. But Johnny, you want to come up here, Johnny Harmonic? And come up here. I'm the only person in human history to ever translate this, boss.
Wow.
Not only is that a bike, yeah, it is a bike. You see right here? You see the eye, the eyebrow, the nose, the mouth, and the chin, and the Slavic beanie hat, and the ear of the slave right there. See him?
Right. See it.
Can you see him? Ma'am. All right, I'm gonna just pop you down. I'm gonna pop you down.
I'm looking. I'm sorry.
You're quiet on me and all that. We can't have that. You're gonna mess this translation up. I'm cool. I'm gonna go on back to what we was doing. I'm leaving it be. I don't do that. I don't do that. You have to catch it some other time, man. You see that? I ain't telling you. Couldn't get to it, and I ain't doing it. Yeah, you playing around with stuff in home. Cool. You mad as hell. Look, they say the same thing every time. Jonathan, you mad as hell. Jonathan, come on up here. Let's get our DNA out. I'll bring my mom's DNA. You bring yours. I got my haplogroups. Do you have yours? Oh, you ain't coming up. Why you scared? Lil John? Okay. What? What?
You're fucking pretending.
The DNA?
You're
got your DNA, John? John.
Everybody knows you're a pretending.
Do you have your DNA? See, these people are, look, I told you, these people are the police, man. Literally, all of these fake $5 tribes are hate groups. You see how he just came up here, started cussing? You don't even have the indigenous nature, buddy. You're not from
You're
here.
fucking pretending. Shut the fuck up.
Look, I told you. What's your culture? What's your culture in the Americas?
I don't gotta tell you shit, bro.
Name one singer. Name one singer that comes out the
you're pretending.
Name one singer that comes out of reservation.
This ain't shit.
Look, you can't take it, dude. He's got to take that home with him. Like he couldn't name one singer. He couldn't singer. One of all time? You can't name one singer to your lands of all time that everybody knows? I mean, one singer, Johnny? Why do they always crash out on that? Name your culture. Okay, name an invention that you made. Name one singer that comes out the reservation. Name one invention that you made. Name a food culture. Name anything beside the hate that you spew online that you do here in the Americas. Name it. Name one person that does it. One. God damn. It proves that you're just an invader, a hate group. That's it. You know, that's why I asked you all those questions, because we're proving 333 on that. We're proving that you're just a hate group. That's it. You're not no indigenous people. You're not no any of that. Period. Period. That's why you crash out soon as you come up here. You do not even let me get a sentence loose before you start crashing the hell out here. You're a freaking artiste, man. You crash out artiste. You know what I'm saying? Your art is crashing out. No, hell no. Are we all the same? No. They come from the ape races of people. They're apes. They're apes that became self-aware. That's who they are. And they wanted to be like us. And you can see everything they do. They try to do a Temu version of what we're doing. That's it. That's all they're doing, man. Then they go around the world and say, we did it. No, the hell you didn't. No, you didn't. We're tired of you lying. That's all you do is lie, steal, knock people off, like under the guise that you're good people. People are disgraceful. Look at all of your leaders. All of those files are coming out on your leaders. It's crazy. Literally. And you was sitting here acting like while we was telling you that these people are all who they are. We told you for years that those people are those people. They're disgraceful freaking apes from the caves, literally, because that's how they are. They're literally apes from the caves. And now it's all coming out that you literally just put a suit on. but you're still an ape from the cave. Look at all the atrocities that you just commit under the guise of you being a civilizer. Like, people are ridiculous. You people are ridiculous. Literally, uncivilized apes. Literally, that's what you are. And it's starting to come out in these files that's what you are. Literally, you're just apes. You could not ever rise to be a civilized group of people. You're a scamming group of apes. That's as high as you rose to. That's it. That's it. It's a fact. What? Don't talk about you apes? I am talking about you apes. Talking about the apes. You try to turn this thing into the Planet of the Apes, primitive, doing man, nobody care about that song. Stop singing that stupid sounding song. That song's, nobody told you, but that song is horrible. That song is horrible. That's the worst song there is on the planet. There is no worse song than that. Songs are supposed to be beautiful. You know that, right? They ain't supposed to sound like you're hog calling. All right? If your song's not going to be beautiful, then stop it. Stop it. That song sucks. That is not a genre of music. And then you're all singing it together like you're boys to men. No, that is Cave to the Res. Cave to Res. Although we go to the cave to the res. And I'm eating pills like Pez. It's so natural. Ooh, you been my bad. When you eating Jones over there like Pez. You get that government money and you go get you a whole Pez full of John. Where's our Spix? Or you take a where's our Spix? And then you come online and yeah, our Spix. You mad at me? I couldn't imagine why. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine why you was mad at me, man. All right, I'll let you come up. You mad at me? Tola? Tola? You mad at me? I am the real prince, you know that, right? So it don't matter. Don't matter. I'll try to work it through with you. Because I'm a good dude. But it don't matter. You know that, right? Let me see right here. Hippie hooligan. Hey, man. What it do? What it do? What's up, bunny? You want to answer this right here?
Yes, I really do, actually. I'm glad you accepted me. Appreciate it.
Sure.
I'm truly just trying to get into alignment with your message because I have it resonates with me, but I'm just trying to understand the association with Africans versus Americos or Americas, et cetera. And then I have a plethora of insight and research that I can dive into once I understand your direct position on Africans. But so far, it does contradict my understanding of melanin and its source to Africa. But I'm glad to switch perspectives to the right alignment at any given time.
Sure. So tell me what your perspective is on Africa then. What is your perspective? So you are of the mind frame that people come from Africa,
yes, sir,
through the Homo sapien situation, all that, right?
multiple different perspectives, but not to get too deep. That's one of them. That's one of them. Yeah. I would say that's my
Homo
primary.
sapien is the progenitor of the outer Africa theory.
Yeah, that would be my primary base perspective, I would say. But I haven't really
good.
Let's
go on that. Let's talk about that then.
Divine.
Let's talk about Homo sapien. Are you familiar who coined the term?
No.
A man named Carl Linnaeus, a Swedish biologist and physician, coined the term Homo sapien. Okay? He never went to Africa. He never went to America. He never even went to any archaeological sites at all. He just said it. So, since he never been to any archaeological sites or never collected a true type specimen, are you versed on a true type specimen?
What do you mean by true type specimen?
Well, when you true type specimen, the verbatim definition of a true type specimen is a true type specimen is a preserved specimen designated as a permanent reference for a new species. You see? So he never collected a true type specimen.
I see what you mean.
So what happens? What happens is he passes away. They still go along with that Homo sapien. Later on, a man named William Stern, right? He designates, since they don't have a true type specimen, he designates Carl Linnaeus himself as the lectotype specimen for Homo sapien. Did you know that?
I did not.
Is that proper science?
So I would have, well, off the top of the dome, I would definitely love to research deeper into that. But so far, it's not contradicting.
Hold on.
It's not contradicting.
What I just told you right there. What I just told you right there, is that proper science?
Oh, for sure.
It is proper science.
For sure.
So you're telling me that a person, Carl Linnaeus in this instance, right? Or anyone, me, right, could walk up and say, I am Bromo sapien. And they say, really? So where's the specimen? I am the specimen. So the dude who coined the term Homo sapien, the term Homo sapien, they used as the Homo sapien specimen. That's proper science.
Improper science, forgive me.
Right. That's pseudoscience by definition.
Pseudoscience, 100%.
But so what they go by today is pseudoscience, but that's not all. Because the dude who designated him, the dude William Stern, who designated him as the lectotype specimen for Homo sapien, never tested his remains. Did you know that?
I did not.
No, he didn't test his remains. All he did was write a widely cited paper. That's it. He didn't test the remains. So since he didn't test the remains, right?
Your position is there isn't a true source of remains from Africa.
Well, since he didn't test the remains,
exactly.
They don't have a haplogroup for their lectotype specimen.
Okay.
So say like you did, okay, we're just going to accept Carl Linnaeus as the specimen, right?
That would be horrible to do.
What's the haplogroup of Carl Linnaeus? Right?
I see.
Because
exactly.
We need the haplogroup of your lectotype specimen that is taking over the true type specimen.
Exactly.
So when we go to these other continents, we can find a match to Homo sapien, right? Because right now in today, they're telling you that they found Homo sapien in Africa, right?
I'm in line. Okay, Divine, I'm in line.
So now you see that so now they kept going with the science, with that bull crap pseudoscience, and now attached the L haplogroup to that Homo sapien. How did they attach the L haplogroup to Homo sapien? Can you answer that now, since you know all the things I just told you now?
Can you enlighten me on the L haplogroup?
Well, the L haplogroup, they just attached to it. And
so
made the
I'm not aware with who the L haplogroup is.
No one is. I think they used the Khoisan or someone.
Okay, for sure.
But the Khoisan's haplogroup doesn't match their lectotype specimen, does it?
It does not. So essentially,
why doesn't it? Wait a second. Why doesn't it match their lectotype specimen?
Genetic code?
Because they don't have a lectotype specimen, dude. They don't have one. They don't have it.
Okay, so you understand. So you're basing basically the lack of science from the source of Africa, and where's your position on us not originating from Africa and from the Americas, if that is your position? So I get the fallacy behind the science of the original Homo sapiens.
Science is the fallacy. Now the cultural, when you're talking cultural, and you're talking the culture's moving from one place to another, you have to look at what the culture is. The cultures are these. This is the culture, right? Mound builder culture, right?
100%.
1,000,000%. As you can see right here, at one time there was over 1 million ancient earth mounds in North America alone. We are the pyramid and mound builder culture, period. They knocked over 900,000 of them. So tell me how this comes from Africa, when Africa has mounds built by termites. They don't even have mounds. There is not one mound in Africa. Then that begs the question, how the Africans built the pyramids, because the mound builders are the pyramid builders. Shows you that they didn't build the pyramids neither. Shows you that this culture don't come from no goddamn Africa. Not even close. You don't got one mound, one, while we had over 1 million, and you're knocking shit over here, and you ain't got one over there. Sounds like they're trying to build Africa a history. You see?
Makes sense. Well, makes sense from the perspective.
Plus the numbers. Because look, okay, forget everybody's perspective, right? Because everybody want to have a perspective, right?
But I want to jump our angle. Is the base of your, I know it's not the base, but I'm hoping the base is not off of the mounds.
Watch this. You want a sharp angle? I'm gonna hit you with a sharp angle right now. See this?
I saw this on your page. I love it.
You seen this, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, this is me at the Sumerian hieroglyphics. Right?
Not a pine cone. I watch it.
It's not a pine cone, right? But did you see?
It referenced the soil. It referenced alchemy.
Right. So this is also showing that Kemet comes from the Americas over to there, showing you that we built.
Oh, I see what you mean. Because okay. I'm in line now.
Not just that, but this right here. This. You seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it before. Not on your page specifically, but I'm familiar with the hybrid the culture.
Because horses are indigenous to the Americas, as you can see right here. They were genetically engineered by my people, the pyramid builders, right here in the Americas, and I'll show you that in a second. But I'm going to show you about that horse. The Sumerians, who I already proved this, the so-called Black American Aboriginal mound builder people, brought equids, a family of mammals that include the horse, donkey, and zebra for many purposes before domesticated horses arrived in the region. Now I'm going to deal with their timeline, as you can see right here. Sumerians used equids to pull full-wheel war wagons in battle. See that?
Yep.
And to establish those crops. You see, he's just walking next to these horses. There's a bunch of them. See that? He's not riding, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, but look, right here it says the Sumerians, who I just showed is Aboriginal American, so-called Black folks in the US. which is who they stole our cultures from the Americans and gave them to these Iraqi and Kuwait Syrian people, cave people, literally, are considered the world's first civilization around 4000 BCE. This is where I'm going to crush their little consciousness right here. Because that's 6,736 years ago. The so-called Black Americans were the first to develop cities, writing, and sophisticated art. The mound builders, not those people over there, right? So how's that possible, though, brother? Answer this right.
Yeah.
How's that possible? When that EQ'd, how are they over there 6,736 years ago with this EQ'd, when that EQ'd went extinct 10,000 years ago?
That is funny. I love it, brother. Love it. No, yeah, I'm aligning. Aligning basically
this
plant life
on the planet.
Aligning plant life and animal life with the
sculptures. 1.7 million years ago. So I'm going to ask you a question. If you built this horse, which we certainly did, I'll show you that really quick. As you can see here, there's that extinct EQ'd right there, right? It shows that the pyramid builders genetically engineered this horse. My people, the so-called Black Americans, real Aboriginal American mound builder people. From right here in this land. As you can see right here, here's that extinct EQ'd. You see why we didn't ride the animal? Because their legs is bony like the African women. As you can see right here. So we said, look, what do we got to do to ride this animal? They said, okay, we're going to want to sit on top of it. So we're going to have to take this bone right here genetically and move it into the front of the hoof to support the weight. Then we're going to take genetically this bone here and move it to the side of his joint and give him high top sneakers so he don't break his goddamn ankles turning the corners when he's running, right? Then you take the rest of this right here, throw it into the femur to graft it onto the femur bone to thicken up the bone so you can ride this animal. My brother, is that genetic engineering or is that evolution?
Oh, genetically modified for sure.
Thank you. This is genetic engineering by the indigenous so-called Black Americans. It shows you. Now,
okay, D. Appreciate it.
Now, I'm going to show you. So I'm not done.
No, I'm not saying that. This gives me basically breadcrumbs to further into my research away from associating.
Go look at the horse's migration, because now when you see that the migrations come from the Americas and they use this animal. They use this animal. The camel's indigenous to the Americas, right? The rhino, they all come from here. The giraffe, and they're part of the Terapus family. It's the same. They come from here. They come from here.
Wow. And this is a lot of base information that if you just blindly associate with, it'll switch the whole puzzle up. So that.
Yes, well, this shows you I bring the camel up and the horse up because they are the migratory animals. No migrations happened on this planet without those animals.
Wow.
Period. So Africa gets those animals last. Africa gets the horse last. The Twa and Booty bring their booty into Asia and start dynastic periods when those dynastic periods had horses and everything.
Oh, wow.
Huh? It's impossible. It shows that the dynastic periods come from the Americas to the rest of the world, and it is unequivocal.
And you're saying it was already knowingly done as corruption to present it. So during the time of the pyramids, it was intentionally basically recorded as if it was sourced from that location. Is that your perspective? Like it was intentionally done at that moment?
I don't get the question. I don't get what question you're asking.
So when the pyramids were built, the hieroglyphics were built, basically the sculptures you just showed me about the horses.
Yes.
In Africa, are you saying that those were built or made to provide confusion of the source of basically the sculptures?
They mistranslated them.
I see. So it was. They
called that a pine cone.
I see. I'm aligned for sure.
They call that a pine cone, which effectively stops the growth of humanity because it's a very profound translation. What he's showing you.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? He's showing you Kemet. So if you mistranslate that, and now the people just always go with that mistranslation, and I don't come into your building and show you that is him planting the milpa planting system, which is Kemet. then you can trace this planting system back to the oldest forest on the planet, which I've done, which is in Cairo, New York. 386 million years ago. You want to see that?
Please. So what's your position on?
Scientists have discovered the world's oldest forest in an abandoned quarry in Cairo, New York. The 385 million year old rocks contain the fossilized woody roots of dozens of ancient trees. The find marks a turning point in Earth's history. When trees evolved these roots, they help pull carbon dioxide, CO2, from the air, lock it away, radically shifting the planet's climate and leading to the atmosphere we know today. Even the oxygen air comes from here. Everything comes from here. Every single thing.
Yeah, I appreciate this because I'm basically going to be researching against a lot of the source from Africa, and that should align me either directly with your perspective or further sharpen mine.
The trees that grew a few tens of millions of years after the Cairo forest also had an indirect impact on the modern climate, as Barry has previously written, about how fossilized remains of these forests formed the coal. The coal. Put coal in the chat.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Around the world. Yes, because over hundreds of millions of years, that terra preta turns into coal. As you can see right here, none of the trees in the old woods reproduce using multicellular seeds, the researchers wrote. Instead, reproduce offspring using single-cell spores. There were 3 types of trees in the ancient forest. I'll get out the way, you screenshot that. Out of the dozens, I showed you the dozens of trees. They only found 3 species. And this is what they said about these trees. Look, it is surprising to see plants which were previously thought to have had mutually exclusive habitat preferences growing together. What's mutually exclusive habitat preferences mean, my brother?
Only to one source, one location.
That's right. But that's here divine. They see them growing together, creating the terra preta over hundreds of millions of years, would turn into coal, symbolizing that this is the milpa planting system in the oldest forest on the planet.
Deep. I love it.
See here. Somebody put that there, didn't they, my man?
For sure.
That's 386 million years ago. That's how long we've been here. And that's why he was teaching us this. You see? So you could trace this planting system back hundreds of millions of years. Shut their face.
Wild.
That's how profound it is when you translate it properly, or if you mistranslate
exactly.
it.
And that's exactly why I jumped on, because I went through so many videos. It's like, man, well, I'm just not getting and I must have just kind of blind skimmed through it or whatever, but I see multiple points, multiple sources, agriculture, livestock that clearly source from America. And it, deep. I'm going to dive in a little deeper, because a lot of my insight comes from essentially not really location based, but I'm kind of going on the train of just of melanin. I'm looking.
When the Earth Speaks, that's my book right there. Get it on Amazon. Go get it. Melanin that's not going to help, because at the beginning, there were all the types. So you ain't just going to get it like that. You got to look at the genome sequence, because there's darker skin.
My thing, they're all types.
Don't have the activation that I have. I'm lighter skinned than people in Africa, but they can't translate no artifacts like this.
Yeah, melanin is is the single key to I would say to completely end white supremacy, because one short quick argument. Our primary difference is how we absorb light, and the amount of light we can absorb is a significant difference to how our neurons process, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
It's significantly different than the Africans too, though.
What do you mean?
It's significantly different than the Africans, how much light we can absorb compared to what they can absorb. Because if you look at the Human Genome Project, you see, I'll show it to you.
But in essence, it's a biological advancement. In essence, biological advancement over millions of years.
For us, not so much for them, because as you can see here, they have a 9 genome sequence, as you can see here. We have the 12 and the 15 genome sequence. We have six more genomes than the Africans. They are recessive. They're a recessive gene pool, period. Just because they have melanin does not mean they're not recessive. That's what you need to realize.
Wait, really quick. What do you mean just because they have melanin, they're not recessive? What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm gonna explain it to you. I'll explain it to you. Now, this is the Human Genome Project graph, okay? I got to preface this by saying these people thought that, they were higher genomes than everybody else. And that's why they set out to do this test, right? They started feeling themselves. They first tested a gorilla. He was a 4 genome sequence. They tested a chimpanzee. He was a 5 genome sequence. They tested all the Caucasian people and the Native Americans. You see here in the EAS, the green and the blue, the EUR is the European, EAS is the East Asian. Those are both 6 genomes. You see that?
Yeah.
Right here on this graph. Then they tested the Africans. They are the AFR right there. You see, they are 9 genome sequence. They came here to the Americas, tested the islands, the American mixed region here, found that they have a 12 genome sequence, came into North America, the SAFs, or who they call the South Asian or the Asiatic black man, you see right here was represented in the purple is the 15 genome sequence. When you're looking at this, you have to add something called Mendel's law to this. Mendel's law says you can get the recessive from the dominant, but you can't get the dominant from the recessive, meaning just like 2 Caucasian people, right? Could 2 6s, let's just make it even simpler. Can 2 6s lay down and make a 9?
No.
No, why? Why?
Because it's not multiplied or divided. It's not a fact. They're not multiplying factors.
They're recessive to the 9. The 6th genome is recessive, is a recessive gene pool from the, you see what I'm saying? To the 9. But in their science, they stop there and then say, oh, the Africans had the highest genetic diversity, which is bull crap too, because they just got that genetic diversity in the last 170 years, because in 1850, they had 50 million people in Africa. Now they got 1.373 billion people they dumped into Africa. That's why you have the highest genetic diversity. You see? Mm-hmm. Not because everybody comes from there, but as you can see right here, yes, I'll show you. I'll show you after I show you this. So you can't stop there. Can 2 9s make a 12?
No, so I get what you're at, but
hell no, they're recessive to the 12, and they certainly 2 9s cannot make a 15, 6 more genomes than it. And it's a proven fact that the more genomes you have, the more propensity you'll have in your population to have genius. You're going to see colors differently and hear sounds differently. Hence us making all the genres of music: jazz, blues, rock, hip hop, R&B, reggaeton, dancehall, go-go. There is no African Whitney Houstons. There are no African Michael Jackson. There are no African princes. There are no.
I want to give you another perspective of of where this genius can be sourcing from. It's downloads, my brother. It's a frequency. It's a wavelength. It's something you can literally resonate
it's
to.
It's caught in the royal bloodlines is my point I'm making, though. That frequency is highly saturated here
in blood.
Your genome sequencing is going to give you a higher understanding, plus the frequency from these lands, the motherlands.
And then you say that based on like its receptibility to frequency, to light, except because what I'm referencing is really
a higher genome, yes.
Yeah, okay. You're referencing a genome. I'm kind of referencing what is it? Electromagnetics. I'm really referencing light wavelengths and frequency. So I really quick, just on a physical, and this could be physical or spiritual, depending on how.
If they're doing that in Africa, they're not catching no light frequencies, my man.
Hilarious. Hear me out, brother.
This is the lack of you catching light frequencies.
Hear me out.
This is why
it's really what you can. It's really
our culture isn't the same, my brother. In Africa right now, these people are primitive. Right now, if you went to Africa, I don't care where you go, and you walk up to a dude and you be like, "Yo, man, I like your sister. Your sister gonna be my wife." Then be like, "All right, well, how many cows do you got? How many cows? Bring my cows
one thing
over
I
here.
recommend being aligned
you can have
with.
my sister.
One thing I recommend being aligned with.
You bring the cows down here.
I'm with you on everything else. But when it comes to melanin, light, and frequency, my brother, you're stepping into a different plane.
You don't know what you're talking about. And
you're not in home field anymore, brother. You're not in home field anymore.
She's got melanin right here, but do you think that she could come here and translate this hieroglyphic? But she's darker than me.
But what you're referencing is like on a
answer my question. Answer my question.
I will. Go ahead.
That lady that put shit on the ground right there in her kitchen. Come here and translate this.
Brother, are we really? Why would I judge someone? Why would I judge someone off of
what they're doing physically? Not allowed to be here no more.
All right. Well, can you answer my question?
No, I can't.
I'm
not allowed to be here no more. See what I'm saying? Like, you still acting playing dumb? Like, you still playing stupid? Like, no, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you do that.
My bad, big brother. Yo, the little man hit the phone.
Oh, I appreciate you. Peace.
Nah, it's good, man. Love you, bro.
Love him like shit. And no, he just is trying to get any way in and keep trying to. And then, I show him everything and he's like, oh, well, that ain't enough. I'm still going to say melanin and melanin. That doesn't have anything to do with nothing. Melanin don't have nothing to do with nothing at all. Melanin, except for your pineal gland activation. You can look completely Caucasian. You can look like a straight up Caucasian, but be an Anunnaki. This freaking thing is getting on my nerves. I got to change my hoodie. Hold on. I got to change my hoodie out. This is really irking my nerve, glitching out in front of me like that. Keep glitching. That's a fact. Melanin. Yeah, melanin's is a. First of all, there's no such thing as melanin. So you're tracing something that don't matter because there's no such thing as melanin. First of all, melanin is describes the process of your skin absorbing carbon. That's what melanin is. You see what I'm saying? But the melanin in your pineal gland is what matters. Yeah, there's people that are straight up Caucasian people that got more activation than an African or none of these other people that look like Caucasians or look like Asians or look like whatever. And they got more activation or look like a Mexican or something and got more activation than Africans did, period. Or some of our people here. So it's your blood lineage. It's your blood lineage. Do you have a royal bloodline? And the royal bloodlines were considered royal because of the information that they absorbed. They had the connection. I'll show you what I mean. Watch. You see this picture right here? It shows what I'm talking about. You see? It shows the royal bloodlines right here because they got the jaguar print on. You see the dress, the princess, and the king here, right? Jaguar print, right? On top of their heads, they have electric. You see the electric on their head? They have a connection to the cosmos, to the earth, to the everything. You see that? That's what they're showing you. You see what I'm saying? It's the bloodline. If you come from this bloodline, you got this kind of activation. If you come from this bloodline, you don't have that kind of activation. But you're still Amaru people. You're still here. Like these people right here, this is a very important person. But he don't have the connection, the same connection like the kings do. But the king has his back turned towards him, and he's recording everything the king is saying and doing with this person. So he's a very important person. So is this person. He's telling him, look, you go do this other than boom, and whatever comes down from this dude's situation, we need to act. You do this, that, and the third. And he's worried about doing that. You see what I'm saying? So these are very important people, just like the king is. Just like these people are very important people. You see? Period. That's how things work in our culture. Period. You see? So him talking about just because you have melanin means you're going to have an activation. That's not true. The royal bloodlines have a connection. We are the real Anunnaki bloodlines. You see what I'm saying? And it's not everybody, but we represent everybody. You see what I'm saying? And that's all we need to get us the hell out of this condition. That's what matters. Okay? Our children, my children, oh God, I can show you my granddaughter. She looks like a Caucasian little baby, but she's not. She's straight up my bloodline, straight. And I can show you her jumping down from the sun out of the cosmos in the hieroglyphics. So you don't know what you're talking about. You just don't. I can show you her in the hieroglyphics with a whole L in her mouth and everything. That's a fact. And she got way more activation than any of you Africans or any of you people, any of you trying to be somebody people out there. That's a fact. She's in the glyphs doing amazing thing for our people out here and for this earth. So ain't no Africans in the hieroglyphics getting prophesied to do stuff. And they're not in there. They're not in there. So, you know what I mean? I dare you to talk that stuff to my children. They're going, boy, you're going to fry you. They're going to fry you. You're going to look stupid because they're going to have all their gifts. And you're going to be like, damn, I'm blacker than you. Exactly. You're just a black man. You thought you thought this black man. Black man. Black man. Black. What I'm saying, 333 on that. We are Aboriginal American mound builder, the real royal stock, dude. Chill out. You don't want it to be me because you want me to be dark, that color. That dude, this dude right here is the darkest dude here. See that guy right there? He the darkest dude in the picture. They're lighter. The royal seeds is lighter than him. So why ain't he the royal one? If it's the blacker you are. Somebody need to. Black. No. Y'all crazy. Y'all funny as hell with that shit. So you better take that somewhere else, Blackie Chan. We don't care about that. Get up out of here. What you gonna say when one of our people come out of the joint and they're like pink looking and they're blue? What you gonna do then? Like, you don't have melanin. You're not black. You're not black. Blackie Chan. You're supposed to be black. Man, shut your mouth. Keep your mouth shut. You're gonna go with them. All right, black man. Whenever y'all are going through whenever you're going through a destruction event, you try to save them, even though you're going through the destruction event with them. Black, black man. They were like, "Where's the black?" Don't run down on us. Don't even ask us to help you, because then one of the Atlanteans is going to take one of your homeboys and beat you with his body. They're going to beat you with your homeboy's body. You better chill out. You better chill. You better chill. Like, we better get the hell out of here. Straight up. Ain't neither one of you going to pass away, but you're going to wish you was, because both of your little bodies going to be beat up. They're going to just leave you there screaming at each other like, crossed into an X. Like, I can't move. If I move my ribs, I ain't going to be able to breathe if I move. We're going to have to sit here for a couple weeks. You're going to be trying to go eat and like, You're going to be trying to eat. You're going to be like, every movement, you're going to have to throw your arm out. You're going to be like that. Because we don't just knock people off indiscriminately, man. We'd rather just beat your body up until it's applesauce. Till you be like, literally, then be like, man, here go a jar of applesauce. Just slide you into put the cap on. Beat your body, all your bones will be mush, but you'll be alive. You'll survive it all, literally. You'll survive until you get better, but you'll never be the same. And then more destruction events is going to be hitting you. So it's going to be hard for you to run. It's going to be hard for you to run. It's going to be, and that's what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. For you black people. If you are an Aboriginal American mound builder and you done what you were supposed to do, like your father told you, the sun told you, and your mother, the earth, then you be coming with us. Period. It's literally that simple. Like I am not asking you, to literally drop all your wealth, drop all your money, and come follow me, which I should do. But I'm not. I'm not, because I know these people are dastardly and people got to live. But what I am telling you is that you need to do your fruits and flowers offering, and you need to do your milk planting system offerings. And if you're not coming. Thus, I don't give a damn who you are. All right, pumpkin? But I do love you. You just don't realize it. I do. That's why I'm here every day, to make sure, and I just told you that. Bring your ass. Let's go. You don't realize that I'm saying that, and I'm saying it in this way, and I'm just being cool about it, but it's the most detrimental thing that's ever happening or ever happened on the planet. So if you're not listening to me, it's not going to go good for you about this whole thing. If it happens to you, it's not something that I wanted. I came up here every day to try to stop it from happening to you, but you wouldn't let it happen. You wouldn't let it stop. You told me I was crazy and asked me where my mom was. I mean, where's your mom? What do you mean I'm not black? Or speaks, whoever gave you that goddamn name? I'm African. I'm a descendant of a slave. Like, damn, like, look, you're not a descendant of a slave. You're not a descendant of a slave. Yes. They'd be like, damn. It's easier to tell people a lie and tell them that they've been lied to, they will tell you that they are a slave, a descendant of a slave. When the IU can be looking right at them and be like, no, the hell you aren't. No, you're not. You're from the royal bloodlines. Your birthright is right over here. I found a way to get them. Are you coming? No. You're crazy. Your eyes look crazy. You're too light-skinned. You, whatever. Oh, they said it all. They said it all. They said it all to me, bro. They said it all to me. I'm serious. And now I see like all of that stuff that they said in these little stupid plagiarization books, man. It said when you become into that consciousness, they said that they're gonna spit on you. They're gonna try to crucify you, dude. Well, they're gonna try to crucify your mind. So I'm telling you. Okay. All right. You got it. You got it. Okay. You don't gotta come to the light cycle. You don't gotta see heaven. You don't gotta see the city of the sun. You don't gotta go there. You don't gotta nothing. You just sit there and keep being a black man. I'm gonna walk away. I did everything, and nobody can't say that, yo, Earth Speaks didn't do everything in his power to try to stop everything that was happening. Because I did. Nobody can't say I ain't come up here every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Okay. And I don't listen. I don't know how many colonizers I knocked down. I didn't count. Because at one point I was knocking down whole rooms of people. So now it's like, we get a trickle down now, but I can't count how many. It's millions. It's millions. It's millions. It's millions. I sent them back to the caves. So myself right here on this live stream. With that, I want to pay divine honors to the universe, divine honors to the sun, divine honors to our ancestors, divine honors to our beautiful planet, Mother Earth, man. Shout out, put the earth in the chat, put the sun in the chat. Let's go. In our ancestral lands, the Americas. Let's go, Tom Mary. Let's go. We're going to defend her to our last breath, and we don't die. So what's that tell you? You're out of here. We don't pass away. That's a fact. I've never passed away. I don't see the use in it. You know what I'm saying? There are mortals amongst our people, and I will help you. You will not feel the sting of death. You will not feel it. You will renew your life and your next avatar, and you will know who you are. You will know who you just was. You're going to remember everything. I'm going to make sure you do. And then other people are going to see it and be like, yo, that is Kathy right there. That really is her. And then they're gonna be like, yo, yes, I ain't listen. I want to change my avatar. People are gonna just be like, yo, I just want to change my avatar. Like, so what's up? How do I do that? Like, wait a minute. Wait a second. You can't just volunteer to change up. You're in the life cycle. Enjoy the life cycle till it goes away. And then once that goes, then we'll get you put into a new body, no problem. I'm gonna keep mine too. You're gonna heal it? Right. They ain't gonna be, I'm gonna show you the waters there's certain waters that you can just go to and it heals you. So there's definite waters like that. Why do you think these old decrepit looking people be these deletes be living all like that? I know I'm right. They may be that way. But it ain't, I'm not here because I feel like being right. I'm here to raise y'all's frequency. You see what I'm saying? Everybody else gets caught up in that, the competition of trying to be more intelligent than I am, but there's just no competition. That's not a competition, dude. They made me out of reach of any mind. I mean, you gotta know that for a fact. I could show y'all stuff right now that I ain't never showed none of these Atlantean people. Nobody knows. You see what I'm saying? About the traders that's in this room. You'd be like, oh my God. You'd be like, yeah. You would be like, man, get the and that's what I'm saying. So everybody just calm the hell down, dude. All right. And all you would-be Atlanteans, don't think that I don't know. Because I certainly do. I certainly do. I told you the first person on that bridge is one of the people from out of our own population. I told you that. But it ain't just one. And that's it. That's it. Y'all don't need to know that stuff. If that ain't you, it don't matter. The people who know who they are, they know, that I do know. Come on, dude. You think I don't know all the stuff I showed you, dude? Come on, bro. Like, it shows the lack of respect and the lack of real understanding of what we're doing that you think that I don't. You see what I'm saying? Or just because I haven't brought it up. I didn't bring it up because I don't see how it helps anyone by knowing. And I don't want you to know. I'm not going to give you the power back. So they can send in a new joint, a new person that I got to look for in the glyphs. So you sit right there. And you know who you are. Shout out to the moderators. Without them, we wouldn't have this stream. I know that gets a little creepy, like, oh, snap. Are you talking about me? Why would you ask yourself that when you ain't did nothing? Be like, oh, yeah, I ain't. Oh, so I ain't talking about you. Not you, per se. It's like, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with ya. Just shout out to them. Oh, man. Dang. Stop doing that. I mean, but it's the truth, and I am the truth. And that's what I do. I tell the truth. That's it. I don't tell no lies, man. So. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. We don't need to do that stuff. So I just kind of let it ride. I let it ride. There's a bunch of stuff I let ride. We don't need to do that in the public. We're not going to get put to the thing. So I'm going to come through. Don't even worry about it. Shout out to the donators, gifters, subscribers. Shout out to the moderators. Without the moderators, we wouldn't have the stream because we be talking heavy up here, man. They don't like us. We are the most hated people on the planet, man. You need to know that. But we are the most divinely protected people on the planet, though. We are the most loved people throughout the cosmos, and that is worth mentioning. Shit. We are the most loved beings. We are some of the most loved beings throughout the cosmos because we got love for those beings that love us the same way. So it's way more beings that love us that don't. You know what I mean? The ones in this world today, of course, they're not going to have no love for us because we're getting rid of their world, so they hate that. You know what I mean? Wicked witch. She's melting. She's melting. She's melting. She's melting. Peace to the Atlanteans. She's melting. She's melting.